All right. Hey, Gemini. So you guys, I'm doing an energy check-in. And this is in regards to the one on your heart space, if you should wait or not. And the reason I'm using the air quotes is because I'm always going to tell you never to wait on a person. Continue to try to be the best, version of yourself. Entertain yourself with hobbies, friendships, crafts, kids, whatever it is, it elevates you. So that's what I mean by I'm not waiting. It's understandable that you have somebody connecting to your heart space and your heart's telling you to stay, your intuition can tell you to go, or vice versa. So we're going to see what best way you should go when it comes to this situation. All right, you guys are going to know this is your read by your energy and your hopes and fears on the connection. So let's get your energy. If you guys are new, welcome to my channel. All right, so your energy, look at that. Intuition, I feel, is telling you something big when it comes to this person. This is obviously going to be a separation read. With the Lovers card coming through, you'll see me flip cards, guys, because I don't typically read reversals unless I feel compelled. It could be too that you feel like an option, as far as a Lovers card coming in reverse. But it's like something telling you this is something bigger. We have Divine Feminine, and then we have the Lovers card. So something in your heart space, something in your intuition is telling you that this connection is bigger, and that's probably why you haven't moved on yet. It's not to say that you couldn't move on, that you don't have other people around you just waiting to get some Gemini, but you're just not sure if you should move on from this connection. You're really kind of feeling, a little bit sad over it. And it's kind of hard to think about turning that process around, because when you turn around, you want to see you and this person standing here, not nobody else, right? So I feel like that's kind of where you're at. Intuitively, you know that there's something bigger going on here, but you just can't quite figure it out. You can't put your finger on it. And you might have friends and family saying, oh, move on, move on, move on, I have my own journey I'm going on, and it's just, even on the spiritual friendships, it just seems so easy for everybody to say, just move on. And it's like, all right, everybody can screw off. I want to hear what I want to hear, right? And plus, if you're on a spiritual journey, you don't want nobody bringing your vibe down, right? So let's see what your hopes and fears are. Your hopes and fears. So, dang. Okay, so hopes and fears. Definitely feeling or fearing, I'm going to say, that this person might be, using their energy not in the very best way. And I'm going to tell you this, on some of the really deep connections, if you guys have never came into commitment and, you started off as friends with benefits, or just casual, or you live at a distance so far that you've never been able to do anything, I'm going to tell you this, from what I can see from this read and what I've seen at the bottom of the deck that I didn't show you, some of you guys are going to feel this person's energy. You're going to feel it in a lot of different ways, if you know what I mean. You're going to be able to sense that some things are happening that maybe doesn't make you feel very good. That could be one of the reasons why you're sad. Fears is that you're not up first on this person's list, as the Knight of Wands in reverse, that could potentially be that this person's playing around. You could feel that energy. It doesn't have to be that you can feel the energy, but it is a fear that you're not first, or top priority, or second, or maybe even fifth on this person's list. With the Two of Swords, it's like the fear is just not able to see. You see what you see in your head, but what does this person feel? What did they see? It's almost like there's no bigger picture. There is no veil that's coming off later. And I feel like that's a fear. And the World card coming through is a hope that this is not a cycle that's over with yet, But I have to tell you, with the World card coming through, it possibly could be that a cycle is over, but it's the one where you guys are disconnected, and then it's making room for new growth to come in between you and this person. All right. So let's see who we're talking about. Who is this person? Their energy. So we have Capricorn coming through, Virgo, and with the Queen of Swords we have Libra and Virgo. So Virgo, Libra, Virgo, and then Capricorn with the Two of Pentacles. So, who this person is, it could be too that this person is connecting with somebody else. All right. It could be that there's a third party dynamic going on here. I'm not pulling to see what everybody's individual story is. It doesn't have to be that this person's connecting with anyone. And if you've never found that out, because most likely you're going to know more about this person than you think. What I'm saying is that you know everything about this person. This isn't a read that you don't know too much. Some of you guys could be in a third party situation. Somebody could be connecting with somebody else. It could be too that this person deals with a negative energy, whether it's a mother figure or an ex. Um, this person, they have a lot on their plate. With the Two of Pentacles, they juggle a lot. It could be work, it could be home, it could be children, it could be having to deal with the ex, if they have an ex. With this right here, though, this is somebody who is quite abundant. They could be a higher up at their place of work. They could be a business owner. Um, the reason why I'm saying that is because these are two very, very successful cards. The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords is about business. With the King of Pentacles energy, that's also somebody who puts himself together very well before they step out. So you're very attracted, you're very drawn to them. They look good, they smell good. They're just always well put together. And a lot of people probably have eyes on this person as far as, the attraction factor. Doesn't mean that this person's entertaining everyone. I feel like that could be a fear of yours, though. All right, so let's just see what their hopes and fears are. What are their hopes and fears when it comes to you? So if this person has dealt with somebody in the past, I feel like this person does have fears that that's going to be, that's like the territory that comes with love. I hope that you guys can understand what I'm saying. If this person has an ex that's a bitter ex that's just kind of driven their life to hell and back, I feel like this person doesn't have a lot of faith when it comes to love. That's why we have that Nine of Wands. But, hoping not, kind of being able to move past that, hoping that they can move forward, and that if they decide to fully pull a trigger on this, it's going to be a success. With the Hierophant card coming through, I feel there's a spiritual essence to this that this person can feel, even if you guys have unspoken feelings. This person, I feel, does feel that, and I feel like they hope that you feel the same way, and that's clear to me in your energy. But I feel like you guys haven't got deep enough to actually explore and explain those feelings to one another. That's what I'm really feeling. And if this person's pulled back their energy, or you had to pull yours back, or this person's like giving you an excuse as to why they can't be with you, I'm almost feeling like it's going to be one of those situations where it's too deep too soon for this person. I feel like this is a newer dynamic here. So let's see how it is they feel about you. How do they feel about Gemini? We have Divine Counterpart showing up. A King of Swords coming through. So they look at you and your true, authentic self, Gemini, because you are the King of Swords. How do they feel about you? How do they see you? Look at that. Somebody who's very truthful. Somebody who has intellectual power. Somebody who's communicative, honest, trustworthy. This is independence, it's unbiased, it's somebody who sets clear boundaries. So you could have told this person exactly what you want, and they're just like, I understand that. I am not ready for that yet. All right. But they see you, how they feel about you. Look at that. The Cup of Love coming through, having that desire, and the Fool card coming through with new beginnings. This is like it's innocence. I just feel like this person feels really, really warmly when it comes to you. And this situation too, this person looks at you like you can have fun when it's time to play, and when it's time to be serious, you could be just as serious. You got the King and Queen of Swords showing up here, so that shows you that this person's actually willing to move past their blockages. In order to pursue this, they will. So you guys just have to have patience. I feel like they recently got out of something, or they're dealing with somebody that they're ashamed of. Like if they have a bitter ex, it's like almost like if I let my ex know that I have somebody new, they're going to try to sabotage it. So let's just see what the next 3 months shows. This is the wait part. So let's see how everything unfolds in the next 3 months. And even if you've not really talked to this person a lot, just focus on yourself, your hobbies, crafts, kids, whatever it is that makes you happy, you guys. So let's see what the next 3 months is bringing. All right. So you guys, over the next 3 months, basically, I feel like there is going to be some worry, but I feel like it's mutual energy. So if you guys don't talk a lot, it's like you both are fearing the worst. However, it's like all you do is think about each other. All right, the Seven of Wands tells me that you guys aren't moving past this connection in the next 3 months and potentially coming back around. I feel that Three of Pentacles is coming back through. It's like, hey, let's rebuild that friendship that we had. Let's restart this. You know what I mean? And what a great position to be in to build off friendship, you know, and kind of rekindle what it was that I'm seeing here, because I feel like the energy is really, really light. It's really airy. It's really positive. So let's see where it's going to go. This is going to definitely be something that you guys want to move slowly. So what Spirit's saying with this connection, as long as you guys can take it slow, slow and steady wins the race. Okay, so if you choose to go with this situation, slow and steady wins the race. Look at that. You got the Two of Cups showing up. You have the Lover's card showing up. You have Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. But look at that. If when the next 3 months comes, when you guys start picking this situation back up, Spirit saying take it slow, because slow is actually going to bring commitment that's going to lead to the ending of happiness. All right, so that's one way you guys can spin this. So let's see what happens if you choose not to go with this person. What happens? What comes next? All right, so if you choose not to go with this person, I feel like there's going to be a healing factor. You might be blocked for a while, and I feel like it's going to go past the 3 months because of walking away from another situation that brought heartache, right? Spirit tells me that you're going to be just learning how to heal over, and possibly you guys that don't want to entertain this could have this Knight of Cups energy come through. Knight of Cups is going to be Scorpio or Libra, so possibly a Scorpio or Libra coming through, but I feel I'm just kind of looking at that forward. It might be just right around the 4th month mark. Okay, so if you guys choose not to entertain that, that's where I'm seeing this go. All right, Gemini, I'm leaving it there. You guys take care.